And we're back. Just to give you guys a quick summary on the move, it was tremendous and awful. I started it on Thursday night, and picking up the moving truck and all that meant that I missed my gymnastics session, which sucked. So I didn't get to train on Thursday night like I normally would. I spent the whole of Thursday night and the whole of Friday moving, and I didn't get any sleep Thursday night either because I was just moving all night long. It wasn't good. I went to bed on Friday about, I think it was about midnight. So I got about 11 hours sleep on Friday night, and I woke up this morning, and I feel pretty normal. Although I really don't like missing sleep, it's definitely not a good idea. But I just had to do it to move all my stuff out before my move out date, you know. Also missed this morning's gymnastics session, unfortunately, because I just had to sleep. It was more beneficial for me to get that few hours sleep than to come and train 4 hours this morning. It just wouldn't have been a good idea. So I hate missing training, but moving is a pretty rare thing. Glad it's all over, and I'm really excited now to get into this session and see how strong I am with that weird sleep cycle thing. I'm feeling pretty good. I think I'm gonna have an excellent session. Starting with pike press, I'm gonna try and get 5 reps in a row. I'm gonna get 5 reps in a row. Let's do it. The fourth one felt pretty tough, so I knew before the 5th one it would have been a struggle. I was thinking of doing a shuttle press for that last rep, but I should really. Now I think about it, I should, just to get the 5 reps and then slowly transfer from doing shuttles to regular pike. Damn it. Alright, I'm going to make up for it now with a strong set of bent arm presses. A little cheer there. I'm glad I got 5. That was a bit of a fight, but yeah. I just want to do this consistently now every time I train it so that it becomes normal, you know? So yeah, I still have to really push myself for that one. And I really need to do it quickly at the moment. I need to like blast through it. But yeah, I'm happy to get 5. I'm a little bit worried that I'm going to lean so far forward that I'll collapse on my face. Even though Tyson's there, so it's weird. So I was worried about it, but I was also trying to ignore that and just try and lean and fully commit. Particularly on the press up is when I am most not used to it, because you've got to lean even further forward so you can start to get the legs raising. Tyson was saying, because with planche when you fail, it's like an instant thing, you'll just fall. It's not like a gradual thing, you'll just drop straight away. Even then, I had Tyson spotting me though, so I feel like I shouldn't worry. That's the whole point of a spot, you don't have to worry about anything, you just commit. So as we do more of these, I'm going to try to really just fully commit and not worry at all about any thoughts about falling or anything, just fully trying to do the best set I possibly can. Yes, now I'm going to sneakily get out of here. Yep. My focus of this one today is just going to be not arching my back like I was last time.
Sorry. I pushed him, guys.
shape properly on those first two, but I got absolutely owned for doing so. Yes. The first one or two of them actually felt easier, just having done that swing dip to straddle planche. I think because I'm getting more used to momentum into it, and this is a proper swing rather than a dip, so sort of half swing. Feeling the wrists a bit after all this planche work. It's just, they're getting used to it, I'll be fine. There you are, a little pause there. Yes! I just looked at the program and foolishly, I hadn't read it before I did that set. It's supposed to be as slow as possible and then hold as long as possible. So I'm going to do it again, of course. Let's just think of that first set as a warm-up set. This time I'm going to try and hold it as long as I can. Wait, Leighton. Check it correct.
Come on, let's see your first straddle planche. Keep going. That's it. Oh, pretty good. That was a little bit piked, like I wouldn't count it, but it was pretty good.
My wrists are still just adjusting to this amount of lean on the parallettes. I really like the feeling I'm getting now where I'm just leaning, and I know I can lean far enough to balance it, so it makes the skill not very hard because that's all you have to do. You just need the strength and the confidence to be able to do that. Next is cross press. I really want to get 8 reps today. We've got Leighton here again, and he was saying last week I got 7, so I have to get 8 this week, obviously.
I think you'll get 8.
I think I will too, I'm pretty confident.
Yeah.
I was just also saying I wish Tate were here to get us through. You know how in the past he's really just pushed us. Why don't we just call Tate? So that's exactly what I'm going to do now. Let's hope he's available to cheer me through this set. Come on, Tate. Come on, Tate. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, damn it. Hey man, unfortunately Tatey's not around. I'm gonna get 8 reps anyway, in his honor.
Yes.
Let's get 8 for Tate. Let's get 8 for Leighton. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I felt weird muscles working then. I feel like I use a lot more lat when I start failing than I normally would. I sort of go like that. The only thing I care about form-wise is that this doesn't bend. So as long as it's not bending, I know I'm doing some weird things with my legs and that, but I'm building the strength. I'm just not sure if my arms bent, but I'm pretty sure I'm in the habit of locking. As my name Lachlan suggests, I am in the habit of locking them.
That's like 3 for 3.
Very, very cool. I could do two reps at the start of the series, I think. 3 if I was lucky. Now I can do 8 as a warm-up. So I'm really, really happy with that progress. And 8 was my goal. Now I'll just try and make 8 consolidate 8. And I can't handle this. I really like this one. I know I may not be hitting the Maltese at all. I don't think Tyson said I did. But regardless, the way that it activates your shoulders going from a cross straight into a Maltese is really unique. In the past, I mentioned that the shoulder was feeling vulnerable. Now it feels strong. So that's a really cool gain I've already made. Oh. So close now. It's crazy. It's good that Tyson's here because I would think I am there, and then he tells me to go lower, and I wouldn't otherwise think he could go that low. Oh man, that's hard. If I wasn't using my feet, I'd feel like there's no way I could get in that position. So I want to start feeling more strength in that. But that's the whole point of this, just feeling the movement. A really important factor of the workouts that you guys might not see because we can't use unlicensed music in the videos, but we really do like to play music to get us pumped up during the sets. So here at Olympic Park we've got this great sound system. It's the Sharp GX CD 5100. It's got so many great features like the 4-band digital, so you can have FM, MW, SW1 and SW2. It's got dual speakers, it's got tape player, so if you've got tapes still, if you're living in the 90s, then you can still use it. Now, the most important factor of this speaker system, what makes it so fantastic, is the fact that it does have the metal Simba. It's really important for when you're listening to your music and you just want to amp it up to that next point. You hit Simba mode. Great set. Great set. Moving on to weights now, and of course starting with the bench press. I did 95 earlier this week. Again, no one was in the gym, no spotter couldn't even call for help if I needed it. It was a challenge, but I did it, no problems. So now I'm hoping today with Tyson here, ready to step in if I fail, I can get 100. I really want to get this, mainly because it's triple figures, and who doesn't want 100 kilos for reps? Let's go. Let's see it. 3. Boom. Come on. Come on, man. Smash it out. 2. Come on. Let's see this third one.
Why?
You made me work, mate.
Why?
You made me work and I didn't want to.
I just remembered before I unwrapped that, on Wednesday I actually did 96 kilos. I increased it by 1 kilo. So why can't I do 4 extra kilos? It's nothing.
It's at 3 figures. It's intimidating you.
That sucks that I failed, so I'm going to go back to 96 for the next 2 sets. I don't actually feel that strong in this today, but I was still hoping I'd get it.
We got 2.
Yeah, that's better than I've done before actually, 2 reps. You guys like how I'm talking like this? Here we go, second set, 96 kilos. I just want to get this. It's interesting, having failed the 100, I'm kind of like not as confident, whereas I did this a few days ago quite well.
That's too easy.
Yeah, I should go 97 next. Might as well, right? We're up to 97, we're really pushing it now. I'm sure I can get this.
Oh my god. Very good.
Too easy! That was weird, again, on the 3rd rep, I could have gone 98.
I think maybe you should have done what you said you should have done at the start, which is do 96, see how you feel, and go from there.
Build upwards rather than starting at a PB and going down. Unfortunately, I'm not going to therefore do the 100 3x3 on Australian soil. Damn, yes. But definitely in the US, with their genetically modified chicken, I'm going to get it. Yes, I know about cornstarch. Definitely will break that in the US. On American soil, I will get 3 reps, 3 sets on 100. This is my 3rd set of bicep curls. Thought I'd make it a bit different today and film the last set because on Wednesday and in previous workouts, on the very last set, I really struggled because my biceps just get really pumped and it just gets harder each rep. So you might find it interesting to see how much I struggle. Just want to get through it. Man, I was really fighting for it. But yeah, that was right. It was a good fight, but that wasn't too much. This is hard today, this one. I feel like I'm only just getting it. On Wednesday, it felt quite strong, and I almost felt like the verge of going up to 17.5. Carson gave me the great critique of pulling them closer for the planche. I was a bit wide. As we were saying on the rings, we wanted to do close. Obviously that applies here as well. I'll try to get myself in the habit with the weights to be. Yeah. This one's feeling heaps stronger. I'm actually going to try and go 12.5 today. I've done 2 sets on 10, but I feel it, so I'm going to give it a go on 12.5. This is the one that felt vulnerable, so now it's nice that it's starting to feel strong. It's really a rewarding part of this program. Oh. Might have been a bit too heavy for me actually. Mainly because I felt like my shoulders were a bit here rather than up here. Very difficult for me. I just feel vulnerable-ish. Nowhere near as vulnerable as when I first started, but still, I don't know, disadvantaged I think is the right word. I feel very disadvantaged in that position. So hard today. Not really sure why, but it's tough today. This is another example of an exercise in the weights room where I'm now at the weight that's really challenging for me. I'm expecting probably another 3 weeks from now until I step up to a new level of strength where I can maybe go to level 10. But right now this is so hard. Yeah, this one as well, I particularly feel the pressure in here, so I'm very wary. I'm feeling the pressure and it's a good thing, but you don't want to be pushing it to that point when it becomes tendinitis. Whenever you're training cross and straight arm movements, you should also feel that pressure. If you're not feeling it, that's a good sign that you're probably not locking your arm out completely. So if you don't feel it, film yourself, have a look and make sure that you are fully locked out during the hardest part of that press, because that's when your arm just wants to bend to make it easier. You need to get in the habit of just not letting it happen. Finishing up this weight session with, of course, lateral raise. Always enjoyed this one. I just feel like it's such a good way to balance out the body and the shoulders in particular. 8.5 kilos, would like to go to 10 when I'm strong enough, but right now this is still really difficult. Starting trunk work capacity now, and as always we're going to be supersetting together while I'm doing one exercise, Tyson does the other and swapping. Go! I can feel my hips getting higher, my foot getting higher. And I've gone from feeling like I lack strength in this area to feeling like, oh yeah, I've got decent strength. Only to the point where it's like a ridiculous extension and people from all over the world are like, wow, that's a big extension. Yeah, that's what will happen. Yeah. Yep. Oh. Alright, I feel like my foot started falling quite drastically again. We're finishing up with the dish superset. Of course, anyone that's been watching will know this. Yeah, early in the week I found this one really hard as well. I was actually failing on the last dish. I had to use my hands, so I found that bizarre. I think it was because we did a really good trunk strength session a day or a few days before. Oh, that was hard. That was the second set, so it was a bit harder than the first one. Managed to maintain the dish though, so I'm happy with that. I really had to think about flexing my butt. As I start to fail, I can't feel my butt. That's the end of the session. We're going, since about 5 o'clock, it's now midnight, so we went 7 hours. So if you want to know how long we trained 7 hours. Yeah, not ideal at all, that's for sure. But it was a great session nonetheless.
7 hours because we're filming.
Exactly.
Really, this would not take that long. It would take 3 hours max, I would say.
It's crazy how much time it adds, right? But it's just that little bit of time between each set. It adds up. But we love you guys, so we're happy to do it. Yes!